Andre Walker, GeorgeUnfiltered.com, sitting here with MaRLo. This year you've released 5 tracks. Is that prelude to a upcoming studio album?
Look, not a planned one at this stage, but I would love to do one. So I'm thinking about working on one next year. It's kind of hard to I tour a lot, like I'm touring like crazy this summer especially, but I would really like to do an album next year.
Now, I know your wife has done some vocals on a lot of different trance tracks with other artists. If you did an album, a studio album, would you include her on that?
Yeah, so I've done 4 tracks so far with my wife, John. The latest one came out 2 weeks ago. It's called The Dreamers. The one before that was a track called Haunted. And definitely, yeah, if I do an album, I want to do more tracks with her. And regardless on whether I do an album or not, we'll definitely do more tracks together.
Now, let's talk about trance. You're a trance DJ. You're originally from the Netherlands, and you moved to Australia, and you're living there. What do you think is the biggest difference between trance in down under and trance in Europe?
Okay, between Australia and Europe. Look, what I always say is like there's probably just as many differences as there are similarities between everywhere you go. So the thing that I find similar, no matter where I'm touring, is that people go for the music and they love the music, and people go out to have a great time and forget about the problems. And I think that's a big part of why people go out in the first place, go to festivals and go to clubs, is because they want to have a period of time where they don't have to worry about all the problems in their everyday life or whatever else. So that's similar no matter where you play. The differences are more in like how they might respond to certain tracks. Some territories, one track might be really big and you play it somewhere else and it just doesn't work at all. So it's more, and that's part of the reason why I don't play my sets, because you can feel that from the crowd, what they respond to. And you can let the crowd help you play your set in a way, because you're playing off what they're vibing on, If you go in there and you're pre-playing your set, and 2 tracks into your set you've noticed that it's not working, if you pre-plan it, you're stuck with that, and you won't do a good performance. So I try and always adapt.
So your adaptation today, will it feature some new tracks, some IDs? What can we expect without giving away too much?
Of course, that's it. As much as I like to sort of balance it out and play in the moment, there are certain tracks I'll definitely play, and mostly my own tracks. Of course, people will want to hear my own tracks that I've released this year, so I'll definitely play them.
Now here in the South, we're actually very heavy with trap and drum and bass. How would you build a trance family in areas where trance isn't that popular?
I don't know. I guess just support your local DJs. If you've got a local club here that's mainly playing trap music, I think if the promoters give other styles, and that doesn't just go for trance, for any other genres, is just give new styles a chance, and just try and give local DJs an opportunity to play other music than what a territory is used to.
Excellent. So this is your first Tomorrow World?
This is my first Tomorrow World in Atlanta, yes.
Right.
I played Tomorrowland this year and last year as well.
So do you plan after your set sticking around and enjoying some of the festival, or where are you off to next?
This is my last show of this tour. So I've been touring for almost a month now, and tomorrow I fly back to Australia. So I will stick around for a little bit and enjoy the festival and talk to some of my friends.